What's going on, guys? All right, so a bit of bad news. The Z01 doesn't have heat. It's been without heat. It's been without cold air all summer long. So I've been moving, not even gonna say moving, just using windows most of the time, or using the warm air that's coming through it. So pretty much the Z01 can't be completely cold, can't be completely hot. Don't know what's going on with it. Pretty much narrowed it down to the, I guess you can call it the actuator, that actually the motor of it swaps it from hot to cold, or honestly, hopefully it's not the blades of, or the blade of, I guess we can call it the, yeah, I guess you can call it the blade, the fan, anything. They go from hot to cold, the flap. Hopefully it's not that. That requires way more extensive fixing. Hopefully it's not broke, but we're gonna try and see if it's just the motor that is going out, and that's for me crawling on the floorboard. But like I said, the motor's pretty easy to get to. It requires you to lay on your back and maneuver to get it out the car, but it's about the easiest it's gonna get. And then we'll go from there and see if I can see up in the, I guess we'll call it the same thing as the heater core box, like we did on the Terrace Cam car a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken, 4 years ago. Don't want to do that again. Don't want to have to, but I don't want to pay for it neither. So if I have to take this dash out to get heat and air again, I have to. Simply put it, we're going to put it like that, honestly. But I plan on replacing the head unit anyway. The head unit, making it a touch screen and all that hoopla. Just go ahead and get it up to date. I'm actually gonna stop neglecting the car. Like I said, it's been months since I had heat, so we're gonna stop neglecting it. We actually have to fix that. Whatever detail imperfections. I actually need to get this car clean again, man. Kind of feel like I've gotten lazy a little bit with school ending and everything. But yeah, man, we're pretty much going to wrap things up. I don't know. We're gonna wrap things up and start fixing on things, certain things that need to be fixed. The heat need to be fixed. The driver's side speaker needs to be swapped out completely. We'll do a whole nother video on the radio, but the driver's side and the passenger side speakers got to be swapped out. The rear passenger speaker needs to be, I guess you could say, rewired. It has a little fidgety if you touch it or whatnot, so needs to be rewired. Where else? That's pretty much it. Minor things, but it's about time I stop neglecting it now that I have the time. So yeah, but we're gonna get down here and get in this floorboard to see if we can get to this actual motor for the heat and air. So let's get down here. All right. It's gonna be kind of hard for you guys to see down here. I'm trying to keep some light. Give me a second. Let's try this again. Can't really use the light. It's kind of hard to get down here, guys. I apologize. Just need a actual light bar down here. Give me some ricer shit. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see up there. Certainly. Yeah, it's hard for me to show you guys, but I'll show you guys where it could be, or where it is, or actually the part, in a second here. All right, guys, it's a couple days later, and I've gotten a couple days later, I got the door in. Like I said, we don't even know if the door is broken or not, but we're gonna find out today. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be hard to kind of film in here. It's a little bit tighter than I want it to be, but we're gonna get in here and undo this vent tube, and probably undo the I don't know which is under the ECM or something of that nature under the car, or BCM, but we'll see. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, guys. Working in this small confined space is freaking hard, but here's our culprit. It has broken off. Like when I say it was nowhere even near the actual original spot. Let's see if I can get somewhere in here. Oh shit, hold on. Quartz everywhere. Oh shit. Alright, so there's my hole. Of course, it's not as clean as everybody else's hole, but gets the job done. Pretty much it was not even like remotely near the area that it's supposed to be. It was on the bottom of the heater core, man, honestly. And I can't believe it just completely snapped off. Like, oh man. If you guys wanted to see the part that I had to cut, yeah, I'm pretty much going to probably clean this up a little bit and put it back on there. But yeah, man, I don't know what I did with the flap now. This thing got my way. I really don't need the Dremel anymore. It's me grunting like an old man. Shit. Anyway, yeah, so that is the other end that is supposed to go on, and that is the end that attaches to your actuator. Pretty crazy how that thing just snapped. Like, what caused it to even like severely snap? Like, look at it. But now that I feel the material, it's kind of rubbery right there. But still, like, what causes it to violently snap right there? That's crazy. But let's go ahead and put this new one in and go from there. Guys, we have air and heat finally in here. I know you guys can hear how it's flowing, but guys, we have air and heat, and it feels amazing to have air and heat back. You never know how bad you miss both of them until you don't have them. Man, like, look at it. How do you don't pull blast when you got heat coming out? Look. Alright guys, as you see, I'm sitting back in the driver's seat and behind the trash. Oh, wait, the camera just want to do what it want. We're back in the driver's seat, everything's back together. In the same spot, no loose screws, no missing screws, and actually no left behind screws. So we're back to the original. Whew. Yeah, okay, so mind you, everybody on YouTube pretty much says this takes about an hour, which is true. Not even gonna front about that. But you need, you pretty much need to know exactly what you're doing, which and going into it, I knew, but it's just the tight clearances that, you know, have things in the way